What's up, guys? Welcome to 2 Point Campus. Now, this is the PS5 version. I have fully completed the PS4 version, all trophies, all DLCs and everything like that. But now that I'm starting it on the PS5, I wanted to share every single university with you guys. So we are going to be starting here with the very first one, Fleshleigh Meadows. And we're going to be working on getting 3 stars on every single university, including all the DLC ones. So it's going to be quite a lengthy series, but let's get into this.
A university is not something that one simply opens, like a savings account or a jar of pickles. Any self-respecting academic institution was doubtlessly opened long ago by dignified people who wore bowler hats and spoke via subtitle. The world is a creation of the past, and it is our job to keep it all going and try not to touch anything.
Okay, guys, so our first school here.
Weather report. The campus is
We've got a little bit of like
presumably.
tutorial just to do there very quickly. That's self-explanatory. And then they want us to build a science graphy lab. So, guys, I don't know if you're anything like me, but the way I always started my schools was actually to basically destroy the school and start again. So we're going to sell that room, and then what we're going to do is we're going to click on that and edit building, swap to world cursor mode by pressing square, and you know what, we're just going to absolutely fill that there. We also want to kind of fill no, I don't want a hedge. I also want to add that to there. I want to take this all the way up to, I think you have to do it from inside. Don't know if it will let me do it. No, so it's not going to let me do it like that, but what we're going to do is we are going to move that to there, and then confirm. As we press play, you'll find that that will open up and it'll become one huge school. Now, this should be enough, in effect, to actually do everything you need to do in one go. We're just waiting for it to finish building. You won't actually need any more school space, I wouldn't think, to complete this one. Depends on what you want to do, but I'm also going to just make that a little bit bigger. We'll get rid of that. So we've got one entrance, and then we'll finish off by just taking it up to there. I think that looks pretty good. It's a nice big space for us to work with. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm really pernickety when it comes to building rooms and stuff. I like to have them kind of symmetrical and stuff. So let's go with a science lab. And we need to have the science lab a minimum of...
I'm Maggie Watmore, learning on the job on campus
5 by
radio.
5. So I'm going to make this one.
Can I ask?
6 by 6.
Should we be paying someone for
and
using
just
this
have it
next
as
song?
like a
Sorry, I
little
really
bit
don't
extra,
know.
so that we can actually start
Anyway, I'm sure
adding
it'll be fine.
extra stuff
Here we go.
into the room. You know, because eventually you're going to want to make these rooms look and feel a bit prettier than they actually are. What else can we put in? We'll put that in. And we'll put that in as well. Now, as the game progresses, you'll find that some rooms will need heating, some will need cooling and stuff like that. Now that gives us our first science-graphy room, and we can save that as a blueprint as well, so that we can then use that again and again. So that saves that as that, and if we want to add more things to it, like pictures and stuff like that, we can also do that and then save that, so that every time that we bring that up, yes, it might cost a little bit more, but you know what, the room's going to be absolutely bang on. So let's hire a teacher. So what have we got? Cooper, Pugwash, that's going to be our first teacher.
Students in the science lab should stand back
And they're probably going to want a lectern as well, you know, a lecture room. So let's start the first year, and let's also look at building a lecture theatre. Now I'm going to make this one a really easy starting lecture theatre. I'm going to make it like 5 by 7. Put that right in the middle. Put that in the middle there, and then I'm going to kind of put I also want to actually edit the room. I want to put another door in, because I like to have 2 doors in for the lecture rooms. This is just my personal sort of choice.
new students.
And then you can add again other things as you see fit. Confirm that, and then I'm also going to just save that as a blueprint for now. So the classes will run automatically, but what you are going to need is places for students
Everyone
to
on
sleep.
campus
You're
is
going to need
talking
shower
about the
rooms. You're
county's
going to need
education
toilets and
minister
stuff like that
and the
as
bad
well.
or
So
maybe good thing that happened. Over
let's
to
see
you,
if
Hugh.
we can do that, or do we have to wait for them to actually tell us to build their rooms?
Yes, that's right. Emotions are high here in Croquembouche today as students have flooded into the city to protest the continued existence of Education Minister Tarquin Fawkesbridge. They dabbled in some chanting, but haven't been able to get into an easy and repeatable rhythm. We'll be
I'll
here
let you enjoy
letting
the
you know
radio
the wording
station.
they settle on as and when it happens.
So of course the first one's very slow to even start. It is basically a tutorial. And we can speed it up, of course. We're not going to miss anything if we speed it up a little bit. Now, what you might notice as well is that on grassy areas you might find there's like little worms that come up. They are worth a trophy and also worth a little bit of XP and money, like this one here. So, oh, I missed it. There we go. So there we go. Actually, we got bookworm collector there for getting the first bookworm. Let's just put it back to normal speed. So they did it. All the students passed their first class. Sadly, they didn't do all that well. It seems a number of them were distracted by one need or another. A student has everything they need to become more happy, less distracted, and able to focus on the studies in an enthusiastic and cheerful haze. So that means that we need to have toilets, places for them to relax, places for them to sleep and stuff like that. So this is what our next sort of target will be. So we need to build a dormitory and a bathroom. So let's build a dormitory. we're going to do this one. We're not going to go massive with this dormitory. 6 by 9 should be ample. Because, of course, in later games, later ones, you can build bigger dormitories. So we're going to make sure there's plenty of beds. I actually think you can kind of just put all the beds together. It's not like 2 Point Hospital where you needed to have room between the beds. So we're going to put plenty of beds. We'll put another wardrobe. What else can we put? We could put a couple of desks. Now, yes, guys, I do know that I have a symmetry issue. I have said this before. We'll put a notice board up. I do try to mix things up a little bit and make it not so.
Do you want to learn better? Of course
not so
you do.
symmetrical as
Wonder.
I go.
How do we do that?
But it just depends on a meaty sword. We're going to put a meaty sword in here.
Everyone is looking for ways to study
in
without
fact, we're going to
all
put that
those
right in the
hours
middle
in the
of the room.
library and pen stains on your fingertips.
There
The
we
latest
go.
way to
So
trick
that
your
there
body
is our
into
first
learning
dormitory.
is to sleep with a book in front of or on top of your face. As you sleep,
and then we
your
need to
eyes will
build a
occasionally
bathroom as
open,
well.
letting
Now,
in a little
bathrooms,
light
I
and
will make this.
valuable knowledge.
I will actually
Try it
make
for a
this a
week
template.
and see
So
the
let's
results
do a
for yourself.
bathroom. Because bathrooms are basically the same throughout. I'm going to make it 4 by 4 with a door in the middle. And then I'm going to do 3 toilets one side, 2, 3 toilets the other side. Let's have a sink there,
It doesn't matter how desperate you are.
a sink there,
No urinating on campus
hand dryer.
facilities.
and let's put a hand sanitizer there. Okay, there we go. And you know what? I'll save that as a template. So now they need a cheesy gubbins machine and a burp machine. So they are actually places, you know, for them to grab food and drink. So we're going to put that right outside the dormitory. So cheesy gubbins and a burp. But of course, guys, when you have that sort of stuff, you also need to have bins. At the minute, it doesn't. Oh, bins is the next thing. So let's
This is an academic institution.
place
Our
a bin.
programs are co-educational.
Couple of bins there. Couple of bins there. And let's hire a janitor. Okay. So that's a very, very basic start.
Photography lecture starting now.
And they'll also want places to sit and chat. I wonder if we've got benches. So let's kind of put some benches in this area. That gives them 3 benches to sit and chat. Very, very boring looking school to begin with, but you know, this is it. And as as they progress later on in the game, you find that you need to start really bare to save your money and stuff like that. So the challenges do become much more difficult as the game goes on. Is there any other rooms we can build? Maybe we can build a shower room as well. So let's build a shower room,
Janitor needed in dormitory.
and let's make that 4 by 4 too, and put a couple of showers in. A towel rack, a couple of towels. Let's put a sink and a hand dryer. put another sink there. And another hand dryer there. And then again we can save
Cheesy
that
gubbins are back.
as
Where did they
a
go?
template.
Nowhere. Cheesy gubbins.
Cheesy gubbins.
The only thing you can count on.
So let's fast forward a little bit now. So we've now done it with a grade C. So open your inbox. I can't remember how to get to the inbox, I'm not going to lie.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Oh, that's it. You press the left button. So a library is required now. So we can build a library. Now again, depending on how big you want this library to be, really depends on what's going on in your school. If you've got a really big school, you might want a couple of different libraries. So for this one, I'm going to put an entrance here, and I'm going to put the desk there. And then you kind of want a couple of bookcases. Now, as you learn different studies and stuff in your schools, you'll find that you've got different bookcases to unlock too. So let's put a few more bookcases in. It's quite a big library this for this school, but it will be ample enough for everyone to do everything at any sort of one time. So we'll put a handful of those. Let's put a couple of bookstores as well. And also a couple of computer terminals too. Let's try and spruce it up a little bit by putting a couple of notice boards. Let's put a bin in here as well, guys. Believe it or not, these people really are messy. And a couple of plants. Let's just make it a little bit more sort of homey. There we go. And then you're going to need a teacher or an assistant, sorry, to go into it. Now we're going to choose this one because she's already got one library skill, and you can teach them different skills as well, guys. In fact, Chuck Light there actually has comedic timing, also library skill, and the ability to keep himself happy. So we'll hire him. He's a little bit more expensive, but it's not too bad. So let's fast forward time again now.
And that's the show. Join us tomorrow when we'll be discussing which vegetables last the longest. That should be great. You know, I've bought 16 avocados this year and still haven't gotten to eat any of them. I mean, really, they must be ripe for about 5 minutes. Sorry, we'll leave that for tomorrow, shall we? Join us then.
And what you'll find as you go through the game is that they will want things. So they'll ask for different things to be put into the school. So it might be that they want an arcade machine or something like that. And if you put those in as they ask, you will achieve extra XP or extra learning abilities and stuff like that. Just keep an eye on your inbox down there in the bottom right hand corner. I love the animations of what things are, you know, when things are happening in the school. Beautiful. So, this is like an overview. So, provide better staff and facilities to improve your students' grades. Make students happy and comfortable to increase their learning rate. Earn cash by growing your campus and enrolling more students. So, we are going to need other stuff as well. So it's asking us now to unlock something with Kudosh. So we've got 230. We can unlock. What shall we unlock first? The Cheesy Grubbins Zero machine. Let's put that. Let's put that there. So we're going to complete our first year on campus. We can now have up to 5 members of staff. We need to build a staff room. So what else can we build at the minute? We've got a student lounge. So let's build our first student lounge. Let's just slow down time to a normal pace.
Janitor required in bathroom.
So I'm going to make that big, and then I'm going to put the staff room between them two. So in the student lounge, depending on what you want to do, you can put some seats, a table or two, just, you know, so for socialising. What else? You can put a microwave, a sink, a dartboard. Couple of vending machines, an arcade machine. This will really keep them happy. Don't forget a couple of bins as well. A fridge. And a worktop. A sink, let's do that. Now don't forget guys, it might also ask you to put somewhere in for entertainment as well, and what I mean by that is it might want you to do a venue, and you'll need room for a venue to happen. That just gives us a basic sort of one, which allows then students to relax. We've also got all this extra space here that we can continue to build on. So let's put a staff room in now, and we are going to make this just that big there. Don't care about the staff as much as I care about the students. I know that sounds pretty harsh, but it's just how it is, isn't it? You put a private sort of like couple of vending machines in there. In fact, we're also going to add a couple of vending machines in there too. Somewhere for staff to chill out. Notice board. Let's put a purple rug in. And there we go, we've got a staff room as well. So that will allow staff to relax. So we've got a love bench that's wanted, so we can unlock and place that. And love benches go outside. There we go. That's our statement, and then we've got a weed infestation.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
So we're expecting a weed infestation. I don't actually remember that from the PS4 version. I think the PS5 version has got extra stuff. I've certainly noticed different things to be unlocked.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Greetings, greetings, and welcome to the show.
So we need to hire some
We all
more
have
staff
our
as
passion
well.
projects,
So
don't we?
let's
our dreams,
hire another
our hobbies,
teacher.
our oddly job-like hobbies and odd
and let's
jobbies.
hire another.
Personally, I moonlight as a writer of mysteries. Up next,
Let's hire
I'll be
another
taking you to a
janitor.
black and white world of mystery and intrigue. The much anticipated
And you
return
know what? While
of
we're at it, we'll hire
Inspector
another
Blandry
assistant.
in Pinch Puddings and Just Desserts.
So we can start picking up the time now. Now it wants me for extra credit here to get a level 3 science lab. So to get that we need to add items to the room. And that's stuff like adding bits like this that will make the room much more efficient. It will help them learn. And stuff, you know, posters and stuff that will just make the room look that little bit better too.
Janitor required in student lounge.
Still does look very basic, I'm not gonna lie, but that's fine. Your first school really doesn't matter. Where do all these weeds come up?
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Now you'll notice that these little worm things will only come up in the areas that are actually open at the minute. So we have another area here that we could potentially buy if we need to. And that one there, but they won't pop up there. They'll only pop up in open grass areas and open, you know, anywhere buildable. So they are easy to keep an eye on when you've only got a little bit of land.
Janitor required in bathroom.
We're not making much profit at the minute.
It was a summery kind of summer, and Blanbury had scarcely caught his breath, fresh after outsmarting the smuggly cat burglar, when an invitation to tea dove inauspiciously through his letterbox. Such are the demands on a world-class detective and conversationalist.
So the first year is now finished, and let's see how things happened. So we've got 9 graduating, we've got 10 continuing, and the average exam results are 84%. So we need to now start managing courses.
Two familiar smells.
So to do that,
the other
we need to press
calamity.
up in here, and it wants us to add a new course, and it wants us to add virtual normality. So we're going to confirm that. Now you've got up here in the top right hand corner where it says course points, that shows you how many course points you've got to upgrade your courses. And you can see in the upgrade section just before the actual course that is there, how much it costs to upgrade. But we're going to confirm that, and then it's going to ask us what we need for our first year, or our second year, sorry. So it actually wants us to buy the second plot, I think. Well, we're not going to use it, so we'll buy it anyway. We'll buy it with buildings, that's fine. So we're going to slow down time. We're going to copy this room and put it there. We need a VR lab and we need a virtual normality teacher. So let's hire a teacher. So this is our first virtual normality sort of one, and we're going to go with Quentin Steele. And we also need to build a VR lab, so let's build that. Science lab, VR lab. Now I'm going to make this the same sort of size, 6 by 6. What else does it need? Let's do that, whatever that is. VR goggles, and let's put a bench in too. Poster. That will give you an extra 2% on learning power. So let's put that in the top corner there. And a space cucumber. Let's put a space cucumber in. So that gives you a pretty good start for the VR lab. And again, we'll just add that to templates there. So now we've got 10 course points. We can't really do with anything with 10 course points. We can't even upgrade. But we're going to start the new year. So start the next year. Now, you've already got things here. They want a park bench, so let's place the item. We'll do that outside. Let's put a few. There we go. We've got a new intake now of
And
students.
so to tea, where the sandwiches came and
So
went
someone wants a
without the
back
intervention
poster.
of
I've not
evil.
got enough kudos
The
at the minute. I've
Blamebridge
just
feared the
spending
host had been a
it
little
all.
overzealous with the cucumber, when, quite of a sudden, the lights went out.
Oh, sorry, I'm always doing that.
The light came up, and Blambre began to
What is
doubt
this
himself.
radio station?
Perhaps what he felt was nothing but a herring of lead. Alas.
The trifle! The trifle! They've stolen the trifle!
So to get our first star now, we just need to pass the virtual normality grade C or above. And that will give us our first star and also a trophy. Lots of new friendships are happening, good stuff.
Now taking students for virtual normality.
We could add other items to that. It's already prestige 7, that room. Let's have a look at what's going on here. Anything? They must be in the lecture hall. Okay, so that gives us our very first star in the game. It opens up a new campus. It gives us 10,000 in cash and 250 kudos. Hot dog stand, kiosk, coffee kiosk, a whale fountain and stuff like that. So we can continue here, or you can go to the map. We are going to continue, of course, because we want to go for 3 stars. So to get 2 stars now, we need to go for campus level 9, earn $150,000, satisfy 10 personal goals, and an average dormitory rating of 70%. And the more you've got in the school, the more students, you'll find that you'll need more dormitories. But at the minute, 79% is absolutely bang on. So let's see what we've got. We've got a back poster, so someone wants that. So let's unlock that and place that. We can place that anywhere really, it doesn't really matter. Let's go there. That will satisfy a personal goal. So you have open days too, which will allow 3 more applicants, and they want a records cubicle. So let's do that as well.
Should make a good first impression. No pressure.
Beautiful. And you might find they also want a new bookcase. So let's just have a look. Let's see if that new bookcase is here. So virtual normality bookcase, let's unlock that and get that in too. So that they can learn from that.
Breakfast can be hard for us all. Toast again?
Got 2 new students from that as well.
Oh, give those heckling kids something new to chew on. Only Hoglog cereal combines 4 times of wheat with a salty crunch of crispy pork skin.
So we'll put a coffee kiosk in. You can put that inside. You don't necessarily need them to be outside. A Ferris wheel. Someone wants a Ferris wheel. Wow. Okay. So let's see what room we've actually got for the Ferris wheel. Probably nothing. What we might do though, actually, is sell that building and make this a little garden area. Now you know if someone's doing a personal goal because they have a little like dartboard above their heads, like a target.
It doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities.
Campus is filling up quite nicely here now, guys. So we've got weeds appearing now, look, you can see them.
It's a bit drizzly outside.
So it's down to your janitors then
Accordingly.
to sort that out. Keep seeing that little worm pop up. I'm gonna get it. So we've got a career goal pop there. I'm not sure what that one was. Crescent bench they want, so let's get one of them in too. So with career goals you can claim kudos.
For the news. Hogsport Lighthouse gone
Yeah,
missing.
you can see them
Student
build up
strikes
here.
cause university closure. And mayor threatens to triple taxes. Lovely. Now that's done, we can return to the matter at hand. Will Inspector Blanbury crack the case? Wouldn't you like to know?
Janitor required in student lounge.
So at the minute we don't actually really need to do much. I know we need to get our campus level up to 9, but there's only really so much you can do at this sort of stage to do that. Because it's not really requesting much more from us. We could put another classroom in or something like that, but we really don't need to. Let's see what else we could build to help things move along. We don't need another student lounge. We don't need another dormitory. So there's not much we really need at the minute. What we could do is
Don't have to ask to go to the
host something in the student lounge. So there is a way to do this. Close room. I can't quite remember how to do this. Course management, timetable, student lounge. Ah, yeah, so you can. I don't think it's letting me do events at the minute. You can add events to the school calendar, which allows students to look forward to stuff.
Janitor required in bathroom.
Let's put the neon guitar there. Just helps the dormitory look a bit better too. Oh, nice. What else can we put?
But who would do such a thing? Who would stoop to the lowly heights populated only by reprobates and trifle thieves?
To the kitchen.
Indeed, the trifle was gone without so much as a trace.
The trifle
However,
was gone.
in its place
Love
was
it.
a single white glove.
Why, a glove? The fiend must have removed it in the excitement. What good is a glove, dear Blanbury? A glove is no pudding. Ah, but it may yet lead us to pudding. Fetch the hogs.
What is going on this radio? So we've now done 10 personal goals, average dormitory rating 79%, earn 150,000. We just need that campus level, and it is slowly going up.
Class is starting.
We can put some more posters in there. As they earn experience points from learning, you know, if you want to know your level, it's right there in the bottom right hand corner. As you can see, it's like a little building shaped sign. It says level 7.
Janitor required in bathroom.
Okay, so at the end of the second year here, we can view the awards if we want to by pressing down. Tell you how many's continuing, the average exam results again, the average grade. We can manage the course now. So we've got 20 course points, so I think we should do that on Scientology. Science-graphy, whatever you want to call it, and confirm. So it's going to tell us that we need another science lab, another VR lab, 2 more teachers. So we're going to
through the grounds.
copy that room.
The gravel building to a crescendo of narrative
Oh, and that fits
tension.
beautifully.
And then to grass,
We
and
need
sight
another
of the
lecture
lake
theatre.
and the old willow,
So
where,
what we'll do
sitting
is we will
against the weeping tree,
copy that.
they found the gloveless culprit. None other
we'll put
than
that
Fogelton,
there like
the
that.
butler.
We need another VR lab, so we will copy that one.
I'm fired, aren't I? I should think so, yes.
I'm going to pull it there like that, because what that's going to do is now start to form like a room here. And then we need some new teachers, so we need 2 science-graphy teachers and 2 virtual normality ones too. So we'll go with that one. That dude. And these are basic ones, so there we go. And we're almost at 1 star, 2 stars now. Sorry guys. Just hiring them really does make a difference, because when you hire staff, when you build new buildings and stuff like that, it does instantly increase the stats and your level. So our dormitory level now has dropped to below 70%, and that's because we've now got more students than we've got room for them to sleep. So we're going to copy that room, and you know what, I'm going to just stick another one there like that, and that instantly gives us level 9, and it also gives us our 2nd star. So nice and easy. We're going to get 20,000 for that, 150 kudos, and a bath time statue. We'll continue. Now we need the average happiness rating of over 65%. Upgrade a course to level 4. Now we can't do that until the end of the year, and we need to have at least 10 students graduate. So for now, all we can do is allow the game to run, because for the next 10-15 minutes nothing's going to happen. So we'll come back once we're getting closer towards the end of the year. Okay, so we are right here at the end of the year now. We've done 10 A grade classes. That's just kind of happened naturally. The average happiness rating fluctuates. That's something that you can't, you can influence, but you know, as they get tired, the average happiness rating will go down, and you just got to wait for it to build back up again. It does happen. It does help when rooms are clean and stuff like that. But as you can see here, I did say they are pretty messy, and I did put bins in, but they still have like littered everywhere. So like this guy is saying, it's unattractive if the litter was being picked up. So that would make a massive difference to the happiness. I've been just like trying to add different things when they're requesting them. That also helps with happiness. So you just got to kind of, you know, just do that as you go along. I've hired a third janitor, so I'm hoping that instead of this guy just chatting with students, should actually kind of be tidying up a little bit. So if he starts sweeping up this litter and stuff like that, it will make the place a little bit more attractive and stuff. So once we get to the end of the term, we should get students graduating, and then we can upgrade. Now we might not be able to upgrade to course 4 straight away. We might only be able to do 3. It depends on how much course points we've got right at the end of the year. So we've got take a stroll, which is have a student graduate. So we had all the students graduate there. We can manage our course now. We've got 40 points to spend, so we can only go up to 3 for now. So let's just confirm that. It's going to want us to have another science lab, another teacher, and another teacher. So we are going to have to do that. So where can we put another science lab in this place? So here's me thinking that we possibly had enough room with everything we had. Maybe not. So it could be worth to actually build a new campus building. So it's very simple. You just click campus building, choose where you want it. So we'll actually go there and we'll put the door right there in the corner. Boom. Wait for that to build. And then it's just a very simple, let's copy what we've got going on here. We can add that into that room there, and we'll put it there because I'm thinking that potentially we could put another dormitory in as well if we need to. We've now got 25 course points. We just need 5 more course points. So let's have a look, see if hiring more teachers will give us course points, because if we do get extra course points, we can then finish off the rest of this.
Hi, I'm Maggie Watmore.
We've got 25 course points, so realistically, it looks like we might have to wait
or something, and
another
you realise
year
that you've not taken a breath in a while.
to do this one.
Oh, I did it again. Let's all try and focus
put a
on our
hydrangea
breathing
in.
during this next song.
I can't believe we're so close to having enough course points to get to level 4, but we are literally 5 away, so there's nothing we can do there. We're just going to have to start the next year and then probably just sit out yet another year, guys. So that's all I can really do, is sit out yet another year. So we'll just do that. Right, so we're back at the end of the next year, end of year 4 now. Campus has just hit level 14, and we should now have enough points to upgrade our course to level 4. I think we do need to wait until the end of the year. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to try it now. Oh, there we go. No, actually, so we can do it. So just to show you how to do that again. So we're going to press square, and we're going to press R1, and we can go to course management, and we're going to upgrade that and confirm. That then gives us our 3 stars, finishing this first school. We've got $30,000 and 200 kudos. So that is the end of the first school. Really easy, nothing too drastic there, if I'm honest. So that just leaves me to say thank you very much for watching, guys. Please do ask me any questions if you feel you need to. I will try to answer them, and we will move on to the next school. Hopefully by the time you've watched this video, the link will be on the screen here to your left. And hopefully there'll also be a playlist here on the right, but it is early days at the moment. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Take care, and I'll join you in the next hospital. No, not hospital, school. Take care, guys. Bye bye.
Thanks for joining us on